have any coffee left. Splash. Like half creamer, half coffee. There. It's easy to find the world too complicated when one doesn't have any speed.
In what way is it more complicated?
Everything seems more difficult. Compartmentalizing is more difficult. Just keeping focus is more difficult. Maintaining motivation and mood is more difficult. Everything's more difficult.
Yeah, but that's more because you're super tired, isn't it?
No, I'm not super tired right now. I'm sleeping my ass off for days.
Yeah, but I saw you in the other room. You were all like...
I just had a long drive. It is true that the drive I just made all the way down to Long Beach and back, partially in traffic, will take something out of me. And it did. It took something out of me. It's not an activity I enjoy, certainly. And I found it kind of frustrating.
But the video thing today went pretty well, except for the fact that we can't stream yet.
Say again?
The video thing with Eric Thoren, all that went pretty well.
It went pretty well. I'd like to talk to him about Patrick at some point. I felt like that was probably more of a... It's like, I guess I could have done without Patrick there. I didn't know until it happened. There's no way to know that in advance.
What do you think it took up too much space?
Well, I was interested in talking to Eric Thor because I've not talked to him before, you know? That's what it boils down to.
You said he would come back.
Cool. He actually seemed a little bit nervous. Or uncertain in spots.
A little bit, but have in mind, he always does this thing on his own.
Right. Yeah, he's not used to the group stuff.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a good point.
But other people came in the room after you left, and it went just fine. But I could tell. But even when more people came, I noticed he kind of changed a little bit. I don't think he likes too many people.
I see. Interesting.
Kind of the same thing I do.
What, do you have this? You don't like too many people in the room, or what?
No, I don't mind. It's just it's not that easy to get the word in.
That's true. I tried to include you some this morning.
I know. I don't know. I was tired. And yeah. The questions you discussed did not really apply to me. So I kind of just ended up on the side. But that's fine. It wasn't about me anyway.
Yeah.
I even said so. I wasn't sure if I even should be there. It would perhaps have been best if it was only you and Eric Thor.
No, I feel better with you there. Didn't want Patrick there. See, with you there, to the extent that you were to have chimed in or offered thoughts, it would have been a good balancing thing. Patrick was too much actively positioning himself as, a third colleague, but I didn't really view him as such, and that's going to be a challenging hierarchical thing to deal with. It's interesting social dynamics.
Yeah, he did the same thing to Eric Thor.
Who did?
No, him and Eric Thor talking, he has this positioning thing you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable.
But that can also just be nerves, because he was also quite nervous before this, he said. So I'm not sure. I don't think it means anything.
I was totally not nervous.
No, you were just sitting there, not understanding why the other people in the room were weird or something.
Yeah.
He seems to know a lot, Eric Thor.
He does seem quite knowledgeable.
He mentioned that he had like a mentor, a 90-year-old woman. Who apparently knew about this stuff. Didn't really talk that much about it, but someone taught him.
I didn't have any mentor. I wanted one. I used to want one.
Want a what? Someone to...
A mentor.
Yeah. Doesn't everyone?
I don't know. I don't think it's meaningful to want one anymore. It doesn't mean anything. What are they going to teach me?
Wouldn't be the same.
I have to be mentored by a FI Dom. I learned something there. I'm bad with my feelings. I don't deal with them well.
Yeah, but what is the definition of dealing with them? Many ways to deal with them, or don't.
Well, I mean, I guess when I say I don't deal with them well, I mean that I'm sometimes at their mercy. Even when they don't make any sense. It doesn't seem to matter. Sometimes they defeat TI.
Yeah. Doesn't happen that often, though. For me, at least.
Not that often? No, not that often. I said, no, not that often. Usually TI is pretty sound. TINE, there are always more possibilities. But sometimes they're caught off guard. Why don't you go get the kittens and bring them here for this food? Go get them. Tell them it's ready. Well, your cats are eating me out of house and home. I'm gonna go get the kittens and bring them in here to eat some of this food. They've begun climbing up onto the bed now. So there, you guys eat that food.
Kitten's eating you out of the house now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
well,
starting to be a bit of a pain in the butt. I have to be really careful when I'm sleeping because, well, you know, kind of go to roll over and there'll be a kitten right next to me. So I'm very attentive to those things.
yeah, I never have kittens in the bedroom for that reason. Among others, don't want cat hair on the bed.
It's pretty adorable sleeping with the kittens, though.
Yeah. I hope my cats make some soon.
You have to wait for the female to be in heat.
Yeah, one of them is now. And I also put chemical castration on the male, which I'm waiting for to expire.
So you mean you can temporarily castrate them, so to speak?
Yep. It's like a little implant that dissolves over time.
That's awful, Susie. You shouldn't do that.
Why?
Because you're disrespecting your cat's manhood.
The alternative would be having him all alone in a room all day.
Hi, Jewel.
Hi. I didn't mean to like crash the
No,
party
it's fine.
going on in here or anything.
Or I can do this and he can stay with us like a normal cat without overproduction.
Overproduction of babies?
Yeah.
Just let nature take its course, Suzanne.
No. It wouldn't be good for them.
Oh, that's fine. It's nature's way.
And I would be banned from breeding
Why?
because there are regulations on how often you can put litters on them. So they won't get completely ruined after a couple of years.